Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back again with that combo video that I told you I was gonna make. This is actually my second try at actually completing it. The last try, I forgot to actually summon out the Topologic Gumblar dragon before I proceeded with my combo. So please forgive me. I've got to film upside down once again because my camera's broken, and I actually am sorry that I'm filming vertically. Had someone tell me that I should do so horizontally. And they're right. I don't have a stand though, so I can't do it. So once again, I'm going to go through it. These are the 3 cards that you need, and you're always going to have 2 other cards in your hand. And it really doesn't matter for this 5-card rip combo, this Topologic Gumblar Dragon combo, so long as you don't draw into Darlington Cobra, or so long as you don't draw into your Thousand Blades or Trick Clown or your, all your one-ofs. So like your equip spell, you don't want to draw into that. Sheehan Squire, you can draw into that actually. You can draw into the Sheehan Squire, and you can just normal summon it with the extra normal summon from Seraph Knight. But I'm going to show you guys the whole combo real quick. The last video I just went through and I grabbed 2 extra cards that were 3-ofs, just to show you guys ideal cards that you'd want in your hand, like a Called by the Grave, of course, and Emergency Call, just because I'll show you at the end why you'd want these. But really, the other 2 cards doesn't matter because you're going to discard them. Okay? So let's just go ahead and get into the combo, okay? So once again, I'm filming upside down. I'm going to put the hand down here at the very bottom. Up here is where the link markers are going to be. All right, so you're going to normal your Lone Fire Blossom. Blossom's going to tribute itself for another Blossom. Blossom's going to tribute itself again for another. You want to do this because it's a deck thinner, and you still have your Called by the Grave if you need it. For Scorpio, or whatever it is, Scorpion activates sending Malicious to the grave to bring out Cobra. Cobra's going to go off, grabbing us a Brilliant Fusion. From here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to overlay. Please ignore the graveyard. I'm going to put it right there. You're going to overlay into your MX Saber. You're going to detach one to the grave, usually Cobra. 4, your Heroic Challenger, Thousand Blade. From here, you're going to link 2, sending those all to the grave. For Isolde. Isolde is going to go off, and you're going to add a hero card to your hand. This, well, Warrior. I always add this just because it's okay for me to get rid of it. I'm going to send my 1 equip spell, activating its effect to the grave, to special summon Sheehan Squire. So from here, you have all the pieces that you need in place, okay? Let me move this a little bit this way, because I want to be able to get this all in the frame. So from here, you're going to use your Brilliant Fusion, okay? Activate Brilliant Fusion right here. Ignore the hand, Brilliant Fusion, right? You've activated it. You're sending your 2 Brilliant Fusion targets to the grave. You're sent to the grave, Trick Clown goes off, and you never want to special summon, you got special out Seraph Knight. Sorry, I get ahead of myself, you see? You can see Seraph Knight, it's right there, okay? So there's your Seraph Knight. You never bring out Trick Clown to this area if you want to make Nat Beast. You always want to bring it 1 over, and then you lose 1,000 for specialing it out, because it was sent to the grave, and then you bring out your Heroic Challenger. But this combo right here, it's just natural habit for me to leave the zone open for this. You don't have anything that you need to normal summon. This is what I was talking about, where you have Seraph Knight on the board, and if this was in your hand, you just normal summon it. The only problem is that you wouldn't have your Phoenix Blade in the grave, and you'd be kind of playing with fire right here. Anyways, you have 4 cards in hand, Brilliant on the field. You have 2 level 4s and level 1 tuner, so what are we going to make? Trishula, to rip the first card from hand. So we're sending them all back to the grave for Trishula. Let's do this, move it in frame a little bit more. So your opponent had 5 cards in hand, they now have 1, okay? So from here, you have these in hand, everything's in hand. You want to set your mass change, right? You also have these in hand. It doesn't really matter if you discard them, but I'm just going to show you what you can do with these in hand. Anyways, actually, fuck it. Fuck it. You have spells in hand, so just set one. Just set one, so that way you have a higher chance of ditching your Phoenix Blade. So Phoenix Blade, you bring it back out by getting rid of banishing 2 warriors from your grave. You add this back to your hand, right? You set mass change because you don't want to lose it, because the cards that are discarded are random, right? So from here, we link 4. I link 2 plus 2 other monsters to make Topologic Gumblar Dragon, right? From here, and for time's sake, I'm not going to actually grab it from the deck. You banish a Destiny Hero Malicious to special one from the deck. You've specialed it from the deck. You're going to send 2 cards from your hand to the grave, right? This is why it's really important that you want it to go to the grave, because you don't mind it being sent. So you send these 2, you've got this in your hand, right? They're sent to the grave. Your opponent's now had 2 more. So Trishula sent your first one. This right now just sent 2. Your opponent had 5 cards in hand, so they've lost 3. They're at 2. This is in your hand right here, okay? This is your hand. You have a mass chain set. You also have an E-Call. If you wanted to, you could E-Call into a Shadow Mist, so that way you can add your second Honest Neos back to your hand, or you could just add back your Phoenix Blade by banishing 2 more. Warriors. Banish 2 more. You've added your Phoenix Blade back to your hand. You have 2 more to ditch on the next turn. So your opponent's turn comes, you mass change, send it to the grave for your Dark Law, sending 2 more cards from your hand to the grave, leaving them with 1 card in hand. And that tends to be the card that they drew. And that right there is your Rip 5 combo. You've got Topologic, you've got Masked Hero Dark Law, and if that card in their hand is a searcher, they might as well scoop because they're going to search. And then I'm going to activate Masked Hero Dark Law's effect to rip it out of their hand. So you've banished 3 cards from their hand and sent 2 to the graveyard. If you wanted to, if you had E-Call in hand, you wouldn't have had to add back Phoenix Blade. You could have searched your Shadow Mist and dumped Shadow Mist when you brought out Masked Hero Dark Law to add one of these to hand, right? Your second one, your only other one. So that way you have a 4,900 attack Honest Neos, and yeah, you're good. So that right there, guys, is the combo to rip 5 out of the 6 cards from your opponent's hand. Really, really good. You could have used your Called by the Grave, in all honesty, the whole time. A lot of times I draw into this, so it's not unlikely. It's a 3 of, it's there for a reason, to stop hand traps. And sometimes you could just play right through them. I have a replay that I haven't uploaded yet, but it shows me going through an Ash and an Ogre and still ripping a large majority of... I ripped all the cards out of their hand. They started with no cards. So, once again, I hope you enjoyed. I would show you guys the combo for making Saryuja, but that's really simple and you can do it a bunch of different ways. And it's a great way to get out Dark Law and Nat Beast side by side. You can do that alone. You can do an Isolde Nat Beast board with just a Mass Change, a Goblin Berg, and a Vion. Another 3-card combo. So guys, test this out. Let me know what you think. I really, really, really enjoy this deck. It sucks when you brick, but I play World Chalice, so I know what it's like to brick every once in a while. High risk, high reward type deal. Let me know what you think, for real. I love this combo. I think it's extremely unfair and like somewhat degenerate. Because if you have 1 card, what are you going to do? And I'm actually thinking about finding a way to tech Drag Down by the Grave. Because if I can play this when they have 1 card in hand, they search 1, discard 1, and then Dark Law rips out the other. So I want to find a way to add that in. But anyways, that's it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Watch the deck profile. Watch some replays. I'll upload new replays soon with the Trishula rips. Yeah. And test it. And let me know what you think. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching.